name is Ashton and I'm just trying to get it together. We're going to be reviewing the Physicians Formula and Weylie Hoang face palette. She is a YouTuber here, and so we're going to see what I think. So before we get started, just want to remind you that you should like, comment, subscribe if you care about anything that I have to say. So let's get started. This palette retails for $14.99. You can get it online at Physicians Formula. I bought mine at Target. It's $14.99. I had a little $5 coupon because I bought my dog food at Target. So I got mine for $10. Yes. So here you get 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlighters, and they are in the butter formula. Y'all know that Physicians Formula, if you have been watching my channel, I don't want to assume things, but if you've been watching my channel, you know that Physicians Formula is my favorite brand. I love them. They're amazing. Physicians Formula is my favorite brand, and I'm not like, ooh, yay, sponsor me. I mean, but like, that'd be awesome. Legitimately, I love their products. So whenever I saw that they had a new collaboration, I wanted in on it. So let's open her up. By the way, it smells amazing. And I have swatched it and worn it once. So whenever you open it up, you see this picture of Weylie, and like, how pretty is she? I mean, you can see her highlight. I mean, she's gorgeous. I get it. Why would they not collaborate with her? It's like unfair. Save some pretty for the rest of us. Really? But anyway, there's a little statement from her about how she created it, and then there is a statement to her fans. Now, below you have 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers. Whenever I bought it, I was actually like, oh man, this looks a little dark for me. However, if you use a light hand with these bronzers, they're actually just fine for fair skin. But we will get into that later. I'm gonna do some swatches and I will insert them now. So here we have the 2 highlighters, the 2 blushes, and the 2 bronzers. You can tell some pretty pigmented shades here. What's interesting is you can tell that you have some very glowy highlighters. The blushes, I do feel that they are going to be buildable, not so pigmented that whenever you put them on, you're going to have red dots right here. Your bronzers, they're pigmented, but we know that a butter bronzer blends out like a dream. On my face today, I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have a face oil on also because I have a matte foundation on. I've been trying out the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. I love it, by the way. Some concealer. It's Jeffree Star and Maybelline because I put on the Jeffree Star, realized that it was like lighter than what this was because it doesn't match me, so I had to darken it up a little bit. I used some setting powder, which was, I think, Coty Airspun. And then I did my brows with Anastasia Brow Definer. And besides that, we're ready. We are ready to go. But first, we're gonna be using, okay, this is not sponsored. I'm not important enough to have a sponsor, just so you know, I'm a very small channel. I just love Physicians Formula. I'm gonna be using while I put on my face because this is what I do when I put on my makeup. I always use some sort of lip scrub, and this is something that Sabrina, I'll leave a link below. She's one of those YouTubers that whenever I watch, I know she's not like trying to sell me something, and I feel like she's being very honest, very truthful, and everything that she sent me to go get, I've loved because I know that it's good quality. And I meant to go buy this, and I was going to, but before I could actually go get it, I saw this at TJ Maxx. So it is the Physicians Formula Organic Rose Oil Lip Polish. It's amazing. So it comes with this little scoopy thing. And okay, it's really weird. It looks like cookie dough kind of sitting in there. I know, you're like, what kind of cookie dough are you eating, Ashton? But anyway, so I get just a little bit out and I put it on my lips. It exfoliates and it moisturizes and it's awesome. All right, so anyway, let's get started. So first of all, I usually start with doing the bronzer, and sorry, from Swatches, you do see a little kick up, and that's normal. All right, so I usually just dip into both, knock a little off. My bronzer is on. Don't know if you noticed, but I had a little bit of a hard time at first. This is a little bit darker of a bronzer than I would normally use. I use the lightest shade because I am very, very pale. But use a light hand if you are very white. It blends out like a dream. It works well and all is well. I'm just kind of working out with my bronzer situation. We're gonna move on to blush and then highlight, and then I'm actually gonna use it as an eyeshadow, so. Oh, that just made the entire like airspace smell amazing. Yes. Let's dust off this bake. Look at my cheeks. You know, I really didn't buy into the Fit Me powder at first because, trust me, I love the Fit Me concealer, the Fit Me foundation. Huge fan. But the powder at first I was like, whatever. Coty Airspun's better, but I've been digging it more so. And now, especially since I've been baking with my contour, Brontour. Thanks, Natalie. Hey, girl. I know you're watching this. Hey, girl. I'm loving it. It's just much better. Yes. Okay, on to my favorite part. So normally I would use some sort of brush. Maybe I'll start that way. No, goodbye brush. I know how to handle my Physicians Formula highlighters. They're my favorite. I don't care. I don't care. Like there's actually a highlighter that I've gotten in my Boxy Charm. My very first Boxy Charm I've ever received is the Steve Laurent highlighter. It's a putty highlighter, or technically a jelly highlighter, and I love it. Love it. It gives this glow and it's gorgeous. But these, oh my God, any Physicians Formula highlighter. I have a white one, I have a pink one, I have a like gold one, I have these now. I love it. They're amazing. I love the blushes now, but really the first Physicians Formula thing I've ever bought was a bronzer, and their bronzers are killer. They work great as a contour. I love Physicians Formula. I'm sorry. Some people are that way about Fenty. Some people are that way about ColourPop. I'm that way about Physicians Formula. It's affordable. It's amazing. You should love it too. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. So I'm going to go into this whimsical amazingness, and we're just going to dot it on. Oh, get out of here. Get out. Just go. Just go. Let's see what a brush does. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. You know what? I haven't used a brush in a hot minute for a Physicians Formula highlight. I just haven't. Oh, hell. Oh, good Lord. I love this. It's so good. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so finger slash brush. Dot, dot. Blend, blend. Cupid's bow and down. Okay, so face looks pretty good. Love that. Here for it. Now we're gonna use this palette as eyeshadow, and we're not talking about like a super sophisticated 15 different colors, because hello, we have 6. I'm just gonna do like a basic, should I do browns or should I do like a pink? I'm gonna do pink. Heck yeah, I'm gonna do pink. That's what I'm gonna do. I applied everything to my eyes and it works actually really well. It's not the intended purpose, but I mean, it works. Okay, so I've dug into this palette. What do I think about it? I've used every shade in here, some heavier than others. I use this one a lot, this one a little. Both of these pretty equal. Maybe this one a little more than this one, maybe a little. I've used this one and this one pretty equally. These are not really technically my shade, but if I use them with a light hand, they work. They blend out. Even if they're not completely your shade, use them with a light hand, they blend. But what's my opinion? I think it's excellent. The formula, perfect. It'll work great for you. If you like a putty highlighter, these will be great for you. They work with the brush. I personally, my favorite way to apply them is to dot them on with my fingers and then blend them out with a brush or with a sponge. That's my personal favorite way to apply them, but you can do it whatever way you would like. They're excellent. I love this. These blushes are buildable. This one has a lot of pigment. This one is more buildable. It still has pigment, trust me, but it's more buildable. This one has a lot of pigment. Excellent. Also, gosh, the smell, it just takes you to another place. I love it. This is an amazing palette. Here for it. Love it. It's worth the $15. Good God. I mean, if you buy one butter bronzer that's relatively the same size or blush at Walmart or Target, you're going to be paying the same price. I mean, it's a pretty sizable amount. Like, it's great. Love it. It is worth the cash. And if you're of a medium skin tone, this would be great for you. If you're of a fair complexion like me, use a light hand with those bronzers. Everything else is going to be great. All right, everyone. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. You should like, comment, subscribe if you have any cares about anything that I have to say. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think this palette looks cool? If not, let me know. If you already have this palette, tell me. If you plan on picking it up, tell me. That's all for today's video. See y'all next time.